Get in the game with the FanDuel Sportsbook app. Bet on the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB, soccer, golf, MMA, and more. Every sport, every market, right at your fingertips. Deposit instantly with PayPal, Venmo, or Apple Pay, starting at just $10. Win big and cash out fast. PayPal in 24 hours or instantly at retail sportsbooks. Available in over 20 states, FanDuel's app is your ticket to the action. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app now.
It started off with Hangman Page versus Josh Alexander. He had his goons out there with him. Don Callis was at commentary, and also Bryan Danielson was on commentary. He's terrible. I'm sorry. He just is not a good. He didn't say anything interesting. He played it like, I don't know. Just he was not.
He doesn't got the right vibe for you, Di.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
He does not. So Josh Alexander against Hangman Page. This was 60 minutes. This was called a non-title grudge match. He's got a grudge, bro. These guys, like, that's the thing about AEW is like, whenever I watch these guys work, it's like the matches looks like they're trying to get approval so they can get some good stars for their matches. Because, bro, it's just way too busy. They're doing all these spots in the apron, like suplexes on the apron, and suplexes into the guardrail. They're outside the ring, and Josh Alexander. Everybody's so bad in AEW with the thigh slapping that Josh Alexander actually did this on a spot. He ran at Hangman Page. Hangman Page is on the outside of the ring. Hangman Page put his foot up to kick him in the face, and Josh Alexander made the thigh slap sound. He clapped himself. When he like clapped his hands to simulate the sound when Hangman Page kicked him. And I'm sorry, I will never, green light. I hate that type of work. It's terrible. But basically, the end of this is Callis climbing the apron, distracted the ref. Archer Romero went after Page. Page knocked Alexander down. They waited for him to get up and hit the buckshot lariat, scored the pin. So they beat him. So then after the match, Page delivered a brief promo and said it's the most important word in all elite wrestling is wrestling. So that's what it's there to do. And Kyle Fletcher made his entrance. And Kyle Fletcher, maybe Don Callis told Kyle Fletcher to dress up nice because he was dressed to the nines and looked like a star. Okay. Page told Fletcher if he wanted to talk to the world champion, should get in the ring and look him in the eye. He said, he actually said, he goes, where's your socks? Because Fletcher wasn't wearing socks. Page said that as full of potential as Fletcher is, he's not ready. The crowd started chanting, you're not ready. Yes, he is, some fans said. Fletcher said he's 26. He feels his prime is right now. Said he's ready to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders and said he's ready to be a world champion right now. Page said if Fletcher truly wants to be a main eventer or a world champion, that he would give him a shot at the title at the All Out pay-per-view. Page said there was something he needed from Fletcher. He told Fletcher he needed him to do it by himself and earn it. Page said he needed Fletcher to leave Callis and his family backstage. Fletcher said he didn't need anyone to beat Page. Fletcher said Page had his word that would be man-to-man and all out. Fletcher said he would leave with the championship. This entire segment was like almost 25 minutes long, and it was just too long, and the promo after the match did not really get me interested in this at all. Anybody got any comments on this?
The part that I thought was funny was, I don't know if it's because like Kyle Fletcher's like Australian or if it was like lost in translation, but when he went like that man versus man thing, he said man on man, and then the
man on man, right?
Yeah, the crowd was like, whoa. So I thought
Joe, pull up the tweet from the Chuck Taylor guy this past week. What was that? Did you see this tweet from Chuck Taylor, Matthew? Joe, pull it up.
Yeah.
This is atrocious. Is this an actual tweet, or is that there was a screenshot? Do you actually have his actual tweet? Did he actually tweet that?
It was a screenshot. Let me confirm here.
Make sure he actually did tweet that.
Chuck Taylor. That's okay.
Okay, go to Chuck Taylor's page, because if he actually said this is terrible. Matthew, what's your comments on this, by the way? Did you watch this?
No, I didn't see it.
You're lurking here.
No,
you're just here for the Discord. You're just here for the Discord, right?
Yeah, I'm
just here for the Discord. All right. So what else happened next on the show? While you're bringing that up,
I got it. All right. It looked like he had taken it down. So I was like, okay. But then I investigated further and I got it.
So this was an actual tweet.
Yeah.
Why are all the AEW girls so horny for each other? Maybe the boys should be hornier for each other. So what? And then Will Ospreay tweets, "I've been saying this for ages."
Mm-hmm.
Well, what is this? Look at the responses. Yo, what am I missing on here? It's like, seriously. Honestly, AEW where the gays wrestle. So yes, the boys got to gay it up more. Oh, I don't know. Was he joking, or is there like a large contingent of gay people that wrestled AEW?
I don't know that there's a lot of gay talent. I sure think there's a lot of gay-friendly talent and gay-friendly fans.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I don't know that two guys hooking up on screen is going to draw the same amount of viewers as two girls.
That
Even
is-
promoting it is so silly, right?
Yeah, they're not. I'm not in that demographic that they're posting to.
All right.
Out of the demo.
So
Oh, I wanted to say Kyle Fletcher. So that's where this came from. So Stevie Richards got himself in a little controversy here. Did you hear what Stevie
Right.
Richards said about Kyle?
yeah, Stevie Richards said that Kyle Fletcher just works at one speed. He needs to go to NXT to learn how to work.
Correct.
And like his criticism, he got railed because Meltzer said this is because Meltzer thinks Kyle Fletcher's like the best thing on
Yeah,
thing. But
yeah.
Stevie Richards, his criticism is true. That these guys have no pace in their work. It's just move after move after move after move after move after move with no context in the selling. Nothing hurts. That if you were to say what's the psychology of these matches, the psychology is nothing hurts because they kick out of everything.
Yes.
They don't really sell like with any pain or agony when they take these devastating moves, and they don't put the effort into selling is the problem. So
No.
Dave was like tweeting that he watched NXT and everybody's just move after move. It's like the same style that Stevie Richards making fun of him. I'm like, yeah, but those guys are not on the main roster. Like the guys that are working like that are doing it in NXT. So the
Right.
people in NXT that learn how to work main event style or main roster style are going to get pushed to the
The main roster.
put to the main roster. So what he's basically saying is, Kyle Fletcher is not a WWE main roster wrestler. He's
Well,
one of these guys that has to do 900 million moves and then like it's busy and the match has to be 4 stars. So we got to load it up with 1 million spots and sequences. It's like,
I like the
100.
last line here of Don Callis's tweet.
yeah, did you see this?
Jesus
Though?
Christ.
what did Cal say?
Don said, breaking news. Scott Levy Mark gives helpful advice to 6'4", 240-pound stud athlete about what he is missing. One former ECW alum states, it's like Tommy Dreamer giving nutrition advice.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, Kyle Fletcher looks good and everything is, his work is decent, but he needs, none of these guys like do the details very well.
Yeah.
Even if they're top guys, they don't sell well. They no sell a lot of, random no sell spots in the middle of a match. And that's what that audience likes. And that
Right.
audience is a niche audience and it's small.
I used to get way into that kind of stuff, a dozen kickouts, Canadian Destroyer from the top. But as time went on and I got older, I just don't like it anymore. I don't like what you're describing, D. I don't want to see guys kick out of that. It takes me out of the story and it takes my interest away.
Everybody that works the same.
Yeah.
And it's like if every match is a 4-star match and none of the matches are 4-star matches.
Exactly. And that's what
it's like that's
I was a Bucks fan when they were on the Indies and Ring of Honor and Bullet Club was starting. I saw them live for Ring of Honor. I saw them live for Dreamers Promotion. Some of the best tag matches I ever saw live. It was the Bucks and the Hardys, and then the Bucks against Daniels and Kazarian. But their matches are the same most of the time. They're 80-85% the same with the same spots, and it got tiresome. Like I've seen it, But do you think does Don have heat with me because I'm a Scott Levy Mark as well?
no, Don just likes to rip on people.
Yeah,
He's actually
Don's cool.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.